All right, folks. This video is about word Zoom Paul living in Dumaguete. Oh my goodness. I just as probably everybody have seen that video. The video was about the. Let me just go back to word Zoom here. This very controversial video. It's called the child bride of Dumaguete, Philippines. When I saw that, I said, "Uh oh, wow!" And then I just click it and boom, shot fire, as Paul said. Shot fire. And this is so just happened at I was just following the event in Russia. This is much better than the event in Russia, and with the Russian event, I mean, we all people were saying it's just probably it kind of like a setup, or it's they just probably it's fake. Some people say it's fake, and I don't know. I don't know the full the full story. But what I can say though, when I seen that, even on the first 12 hours, I said to myself, it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last. I've seen it too many times. I've seen I mean, I'm from the Philippines, and it was so happened that I was. When we have the what do you call that, people's power, I was out of the country. I just went to like a weekend getaway or something. I went to Taiwan, and then when I was there, I turned on the TV. The TV was on, and I was like seeing all the news in the Philippines. What's going on? I said, "Well, wow." There's a coup in the Philippines at that time, Anyway, so I was just watching about the Russia, and I said it's not going to last because, as he probably think that he has the support, and then find out that he's all by himself, and he's stuck in the in the center, so he has to negotiate for peaceful. Anyway, that's good. All good, anything that I always believe in negotiation. Instead of fighting each other. It's the same thing here at the Dumaguete. I mean, just so sad that these things going on, and maybe who knows? Because I was just watching the follow up of Paul Wolsum. He wants to kind of create some controversial. For view, in being a blogger, of course you want view, you are hoping to get a lot of view. Unlike me here, I'm just doing this right now. As you all know, it's just a passion. So a passion at the same time. It was just like my dry run. I mean, I've been doing this dry run for how long now? But before I tell you before, I cannot be on the camera for even for just 1 minute. Now you look at me, people telling me, shut up, you talk too much, your video too long. Can you just do like maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Or sometimes they said you keep going sidetrack. Can you make a note like? You should have a note. I can't do the note. It's just when I do the note, it's not going to be like smooth. I have to go like just whatever, whatever come to my mind. I'm just going to say it. Anyway, I do like word Zoom Paul, and I told him that, and I tried to reach out to him. I say, hey, you know what? I would like to interview you for this subject, with the child bride, because as everybody know, I have no problem with the age gap. As long they're in the legal age, if the Filipina is in the legal age, I have no problem. And then, if doesn't matter if the phone is much older, that's fine. As long the Filipina is legal, that's fine. And then at the same time, I can also understand when people are very critic like they don't like to see that. I can understand that because you are not from the Philippines. I said it many times. You don't understand. Even though you probably have married one, or you've been to Philippines many times, you still doesn't understand really full the extent of the hardship, of the poverty. The Filipino are feeling, and but I have said also at the same time that Filipinos should maintain, I've been poor, but you never, don't ever, lose your dignity. You have to have pride, you have to have your dignity, but to each his own. What if they decided and to marry an older foreigner, who am I to stop them? At the same time, if the Filipino parents, have their blessing, so why would you say no? It's not your business, as we would say. Anyway, going back to Paul, I also understand, because like I said, when that thing broke about the he has an issue before, previously, and I was really shocked when I heard that news, the video from Mart. I was shocked because it's like, ooh, never seen Mart, that way, that he strongly feel. But and then I also compliment, maybe he feel like he has to make a video because he's been lied to. So I understand that part. And then at the same time, I was on my first video, I was really kind of defending Wordson Paul, because I have said it. The man served his time, and now we should let him continue to move on. So that's just my my opinion. It's my opinion, and then others could have other opinion. That's all right. Let's see what else. What I just want to kind of this is again, this is just my reaction on what Wordson Paul was saying, that he said that he doesn't feel, he doesn't like to see an older foreigner and then going out with the younger Filipina, but he's okay with some like some older, and what he's trying to say, if you're going to do that, you do it like a one time, one night stand or something like that. Just pay some prostitute and then be done with it for one night. But don't get into getting the Filipina pregnant or something like that. That, in a way, okay, I can understand that, but at the same time, I don't know what's wrong if you instead of doing that, because if you do that, you don't know who you're getting. You don't know who you're getting. For your one night stand. If you decided to just go with one Filipina, at least it's much it's much safer. So of course you're gonna have more obligation. So it's up to the foreigners. Anyway, what else? Oh, by the way, I tried to reach out to Wordson Paul. I said, can I interview you or do a collaboration? He said no. Say enough of that. I don't blame him. Maybe he got now he has a phobia being interviewed by other people. So it's okay. I can understand. So I'm just happy to do my reaction video. For me, it's a shocking because unless you want to leave Dumaguete, but to make a video like that, it's, I don't know. It seems like it's not very comfortable. If you're still gonna continue living there, it seems like not very comfortable. And then according to Paul, he need to he has to respond You have to respond when when somebody is talking about you. You need to respond back, and I do believe that. I also believe that because it's your right. You just have to. I keep saying here, even encourage other people to speak up. If you cannot just let people run you over. So. But it's just hopefully these things will settle in just like the Russia in 24 hours. Anyway, guys, let me know your thought on this civil war in Dumaguete. Thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and God bless. Bye bye.